Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to be talking about things that I'm not going to buy. This is actually the second not gonna buy anti-haul video that I'm doing. The original, well, not the original necessarily, but the person who made anti-haul videos popular is Kimberly Clark, and I will go ahead and link her original video below so that you can go ahead and check that out and see what it's all about. I'll also link my first anti-haul video. I'll quickly do a disclaimer, but it's longer in that original video. So basically I'm just going to be talking about products that I personally don't need and have decided not to buy, and by doing a video on it, it makes it public, and then I will be less tempted to change my mind. So I'm going to be talking about things that I may have been tempted by, or maybe I wasn't tempted by, and I'm just like, no, I don't need to get that. But most of the things are products that I have really wanted and have been trying to talk myself out of, and this is my final way of saying, no, I'm not going to buy it. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to mention is the Mario palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This was limited edition and may or may not still be available. I haven't even checked, but I was very tempted when I first heard about it, but then I saw the colors and I was like, you know, I think I have all of those already, but it's still really tempting because I love Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, and you know, her palettes get great reviews. I have loved all of my eyeshadows that I have gotten from that brand, so no, I'm not gonna buy it. Next palette I'm not going to buy is the TARDIS Pro palette. This is another one that I was really tempted by, still am really tempted by, but when I look closer at it, you know, I have those colors. I already have them. The duochromes, there's one in there that maybe I don't have one quite like that, but I have enough shades that are the same as in this palette or very similar that I really don't need it, and I'm not going to buy it. Next thing I'm not going to buy is this Anastacio Glow Kit, or I should say any more Anastacio Glow Kits for that matter. I have one, and it's the original Glow Kit in Gleam, and I really don't use it very much. I prefer my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea highlighter palette, and my Becca Moonstone highlighter, and my Jaclyn Hill, you know, the whatever that peach, what is it called? Champagne Pop. I love that highlighter. So those are the ones that I really reach for the most, and I just know that I would not use this, and I'm not going to buy it. Next thing I'm not going to buy is the LORAC Cue the Confetti blush palette. This is something that I have put in my cart like 3 times. I even had it physically at the checkout stand at Ulta, and then I said, no, I'm not gonna get it. And then I tried to buy it online, and anyways, I really wanted this palette, but I already have the shade Tinge in this palette, and there's a highlighter in here that wouldn't work for my skin tone. I could use it like as a blush topper, but basically there's only 2 shades in here that I could use, and it's just not worth it. I have so many blushes. I got a ton during the 21 Days of Beauty, this one and the last one. Plus I have that Tarte blush palette. I have several Tarte blush palettes. I have the Gwen Stefani blush palette. Like, I don't need more blushes, so I am not going to get this palette. Next thing I'm not going to buy is the Bare Minerals Holiday Palette. I'm not sure if that's the name of it, but if it's not, I will put it below. This is $45. I think it's a great deal. You get kind of everything that you need for your eyes and face, and I'm very... holiday palettes are a huge temptation for me. As you know, I bought a lot of holiday palettes, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily, but this particular holiday palette has just a bunch of stuff that I already have in my collection. I don't need it just because it has everything, and that's another thing that I tend to fall for, is like palettes that have everything for your face and everything for your eyes, and like that's all you need. But you know, I think, oh, that's great for travel, but I don't travel that much, and when I do travel, I take my Naked Basics palette and maybe some colorful single eyeshadows or something. Like, I always take the same stuff. I never take those all-in-one palettes that I buy for that purpose. So I'm not going to get this. Another palette from Tarte. This is the Tarte Pro Glow Highlight and Contour Palette. I do not need this. It has colors in here that I cannot use because I don't have multiple skin tones, and I feel like That's kind of the problem with the Anastacio Glow Kit as well. They have, you know, they're trying to cater to everyone in one palette, but you know, we all have different skin tones. So I would prefer if they would make a palette for fair to medium skin, or fair to light skin tones, and then another one for medium to deep skin tones, something like that, because we can't use the same products. Next thing I'm not going to buy is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick Palette. I talked about this, I've talked about several of these things on my Ulta wish list of, you know, what I wanted to pick up. This has been in and out of my wish list. I love the Vice lipstick formula, and I love the idea of like multiple colors, and it's a pretty reasonable price. I think it's like $35 or something, and you get all of these colors, whereas one full-size lipstick is like $17. So for the price of 2 lipsticks, you're getting like all of this, which is amazing. But the thing is that I have had lipstick palettes before, usually more like drugstore lipstick palettes, but I just didn't use them. You know, I don't like using a brush. I hate cleaning a lip brush. Like, that's such a pain to clean a lip brush. So, you know, I don't think I'm really going to use this, and I'm not going to buy it. The next thing that I'm not going to buy is the Perfect Bite set from Bite Beauty. Now, I love Bite Beauty lip products. This is $25. You get 4 mini lipsticks, but I already have the shade Fig, and Fig in this little set is the one that I'm the most drawn to anyway. So I think I would probably use Pepper and whatever that other like neutral shade is, but the darker vampire shade, I don't think I would really use. So it's not really worth it for me to get that. I may get it as a gift for someone. So I'm not saying I can't buy it. I just can't buy it for myself. I also have so many lipsticks, and I have a lot of nude type lipsticks. I'm not going to end up using those. So I'm not going to buy it for myself. The next palette I'm not going to buy is the Urban Decay Spectrum Eyeshadow Palette. This looks gorgeous, and just because it's Urban Decay, I am tempted to get it. I just love Urban Decay shadows. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Urban Decay pretty much like can do no wrong. For the most part, those 2 brands, I always love their eyeshadows. And so, you know, Urban Decay, whenever they have a new release, I'm tempted to get it. But this is very, very colorful, and I don't have opportunity to wear a ton of color. I do have some colorful eyeshadow palettes, which I love. I love my Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. That palette is amazing. And I love my new Metal Matte palette from Kat Von D. That's very colorful. And that's really all the color I need. I don't need more color than that because I'm just not going to use more than that. So I don't need the Urban Decay Spectrum palette. It's something that would probably end up in my palette graveyard, just like all of the things that I'm talking about here. So I am not going to get that. Next thing I'm not going to buy is this Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Trio. Now, I do have this, the Naked Illuminated powder, and I really like it for certain occasions, but it's not super soft, and it's basically just glitter. And so it's something that I really like to put like on my décolleté, my collarbone, but this has really bad reviews. I think it's because people just don't like that it's mostly glitter. I don't really mind that, but they all are gonna kind of look the same, and I already have this, so I really don't need any more. One's enough. So I'm not going to buy that. So those are all of the things that I am not going to buy for now. I'm probably going to have to do another one of these soon. I should have done this a long time ago, and I just have been buying stuff instead of anti-hauling stuff. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you're not going to buy or what you absolutely have to have. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.